Hello everyone and welcome back to Shri FC. I hope you all are well and you're good. Please do hit the likes and do subscribe if you haven't. And overall, I wish you all are well and good. Now I'm going to talk about Pochettino's first press conference and what a press conference that was. I really heard most of the press conference. I saw all of the press conference. Really sorry I was not able to make it earlier because I just came back from office, watched the whole press conference. Was really excited to watch it. And now I'm going to give my reaction. And really, people, that was the proper press conference to give as a Chelsea manager. Again, I don't take aims at anyone. This is not in comparison to anyone. I'm also not the person who's going to come here and say Poch is straight away a success and all this stuff, because we know we have to see the manager on the pitch, what the team does, and then we have to judge him. But this is a very, very good start by Pochettino, and some of the things he has said are really right and needed to be clear to the fans. Now, first thing he has been reiterating from his first day at Chelsea to the press conference is the belief to win. That is, I think, Pochettino has really gone again and again. Belief to win, togetherness, and all being together to win big things. That is the biggest thing he said. Many people were really concerned about Pochettino that he did not win trophies at Tottenham, so he doesn't have the mentality to win. I kept on saying them, you were wrong. Nobody has won at Tottenham, and Daniel Levy is a massive factor. Poch really got them to the final stages and is a top guy, but people never agreed. But he has been saying again and again the belief to win and what he really wants from the team, and the belief to go in a match and expect to win. And at Chelsea, you need to win trophies. He was also asked a question about the trust the process, that what do you want to say to the fans, 6 months, 1 year, what do you think? And he said straight away, I cannot come here and say 6 months we're going to be in trouble and all this stuff. Now, he did not say this exactly, but his meaning was that he said football is not a patience game and you need results as well. So this is the first big thing Chelsea fans need to do here. Like, many Chelsea fans have been concerned that Poch will be happy with top 8, top 7 finish. His mentality is not elite, but he has shown that in press conference that his mentality is elite. He knows it's about winning. And he again and again reiterated Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool have been some of the most successful teams in England, and Chelsea are one of the most successful teams in Manchester City, and the belief has to be the win. So that is the first really good thing to hear. He was also asked about Romelu Lukaku situation. He handled it really, really well. He told that Romelu Lukaku will be back on July 12, 13. Now it's up to him, does he come back or not? And he clearly said that he has to come in his office, say hello to Mauricio, and that's the way he knows player wants to be at Chelsea. And again, Poch in his two press conferences, one the public press conference and one the first day at Chelsea, he has made one thing very clear. He only wants to have players, those who want to play for Chelsea. He doesn't want to have players who doesn't care about Chelsea. He was asked about Mason and he said Mason loves the club, but whatever happened has happened in the past. I need to look in the future, and these are some things we really need to see. Again, I'm not saying these are the words he said. I'm just saying overall what he meant and some of the words he said, and these were good to hear. He was also asked that how was he convinced by Chelsea, why he wanted to come here, and he made it very, very clear that he wanted him to convince him. He really had a big discussion with Stewart, with Stanley, the owners. He made his idea clear, and then they reached an agreement, and it's very clear that he has come for a big project here, and the owners and the sporting directors and Poch are in the same direction, which is what Chelsea have needed. He also said about the players and their mentality and how they are really having a good time on training ground. The mentality is good and they can do more big things together. He also reiterated that he was asked that are you ready to start the season a bit slow, defeats, what do you want to say to the fans? And he said that I want to start the first match with victory against Liverpool and want to start the season well. The belief has to be to win. If you don't win matches, then you can analyze at that particular time, but overall your belief has to be to win, which is another very good thing we Poch said. And overall, the biggest takeaways I can take from his press conference, first one and now the most official one, is first of all, he's come with a winning mentality here. He has not come with a mentality, it's a part of process, let it go, let it go. He's come with a winning mentality. He praised Pep Guardiola for the great manager he is. He was asked about Manchester City and he said that's a stable club and a very successful club and well done to Pep. But he also said Chelsea have to have a belief to compete with Pep Guardiola, to compete with Manchester City, and that is a very good thing he said. He did not go with a diplomatic answer, oh Manchester City is so good, it's going to take time for us to compete with them. He straight away said we need to believe we can compete, which is what we want to hear from a manager. And he was straight away up to the facts. He was asked about Colwill, Madueke. He said I talked with them because they are still playing games, and then they'll be reporting back when the team will travel to America for the preseason. He also was asked about Romelu Lukaku, he handled it very, very well. Mount, he handled it very, very well. He was asked whether he has say in the players, and he again and again reiterated the owners and the manager in the same department, and he kept on saying that a lot of more players will be added, the squad quality will improve, and that's another very good thing to hear. He also said that now the squad is more fresher, now he has less players to work with, and now the team is very settled and nice and ready to go. And overall, on the captaincy, he was asked after Cesar Aspi, the legend who has left for Atletico Madrid, who are Chelsea really going to make captain? He said that I want all the players back for pre-season. I want to see them in the pre-season, and then I'll decide. These are the Pochettino press conference reaction for me. My final assessment is I'm not saying straight away he's going to be the top manager, winning the Premier League and all this stuff. I know press conference is still spoken words you have to see on the pitch. So I'm not that one. But because I've been the guy who has been backing Pochettino from the first day in the Chelsea community for him to be honored as a manager, I wanted him as a manager at Chelsea from 2018, even before Sarri. For me, he has always been a top manager who has been ridiculed for not winning trophies at a club which, no disrespect, really wins trophies and is controlled by an owner who has no ambition. Also, he went to PSG, which is a disaster for any manager to manage. He's a top young manager, and overall, the things that Pot said is exactly what I want to say in a press first conference. He was not too overly charismatic. He was also not too subdued. He was overall set on the point, and it means that he's ready to work with the young players in the training ground. It's about leadership, it's about will to play for Chelsea. You have to believe to win, and you have to be together. This is the thing Poch is creating at Chelsea, and one thing for sure, under Poch, you will see a more united players, you will see more united fan base, good football, and a club which is together, and there will always be a belief to win, and that is good to see. I back Poch as a manager. I hope he does very well. Do put your opinion in the comment section regarding the press conference and things you like the most, and please do hit the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.